All right, what is up, team? We are here for the full breakdown of today's at-home workout. So, we've got kind of a fun one today, good bit of conditioning ahead of you. We are going to kick things off with a 400-meter object carry, which I've got Amanda with me again today. She's going to demo most of these movements for us. So, basically, guys, with today's workout, you need to just use what you've got. You've maybe got dumbbells, maybe you've got a barbell, maybe you've got a gel ball, something like that. So I don't really care what you use right now for this object carry, but the idea is to pick up a moderately heavy object and carry it for 400 meters. I don't care how you carry it. So she's maybe going to demonstrate just a farmer's carry, dumbbells held by your side. If you had something like a gel ball or something odd object, you're welcome to shoulder it or front rack carry it. I don't really care. Just cover 400 meters, guys, while covering that distance or but while carrying that object. Next up, we take it to the floor. So we've got a good bit of floor work here to warm up the core in a couple different directions. We are going to kick things off with a single leg glute bridge. You're going to be doing 3 rounds of this protocol, by the way. So you're going to do a single leg glute bridge. Now, the idea here is that we are just using, in this case, her left leg, her near side leg is doing the glute bridge. The non-working leg is just hovering, and notice how her thighs are in a matching position for the most part. That's ideal, what we want, okay? Now, what I want you to do is on the first set, Amanda, go back one more, sorry. So our first set, guys, we're going to have that knee at about 90 degrees. So that foot is pretty close in. Now, on the second round, I want you to extend out to about the halfway out point, which we're going to call 120 degrees for today's sake. So that's what the second one will look like. And then on the third set, I want you to push that leg really far out. So it's almost as far out as you can get it, but we still need a little knee angle there. And you're going to feel that the more further away that foot gets, the harder the hamstring is working to do that glute bridge. Okay, that's good, Amanda, right there. So again, that's 5 per leg in each one of those positions. The close position for round 1, the middle position for round 2, the farthest away position for round 3. Next over, we're going to roll over to your stomach, and then we're going to do 5 skydivers. So what we want to do here is we're going to extend our arms out, shoulder width apart, straight out in front of us with a thumbs up orientation, and then we're going to squeeze your butt to lift your legs. We're going to squeeze your low back to lift the chest, and we're going to squeeze the upper back to lift the arms. So everything on the back side is squeezing nice and tight with that pause at the top before coming back down. So we're going to do 5 of those. Thank you, Amanda. And then let's do a cobra down dog. So basically coming right out of your skydivers, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, kind of hold this spinal extension position for a moment, and then we will switch to down dog. So here we're going to have hips up, heels down. We're pressing hard through the shoulders. Let those heels drop. We want a big stretch on the hams and calves. Amanda, let's show that one more time from the side, the cobra down dog. So again, from the side, you'll see how the spine gets fully extended here. And I recommend leaving the hips on the ground as long as you can. That's a common fault. People pick their hips up a little too early. And then let's see down dog one more time. So again, hips up, heels down, stretching the whole hamstring calf structure while working that upper body. Then from down dog, we can drop back into child's pose. So we're basically going to sit onto our heels here, and we're going to leave our arms outstretched out front. So we're just down into this tight little fetal position. All right. So 3 rounds, 5 per leg, single leg bridges, 5 skydivers, 1 cobra down dog, and 1 child's pose. So 3 rounds of all that. Then I need you guys to warm up for your Metcon. So we're going to get right into talking about this, but you guys will need to kind of maybe warm up the movement patterns and warm up with your weights and decide what kind of weight you're going to use or which object you're going to use. So the workout is going to be 60 ground to overhead reps for time. 60. So you can do this with dumbbells, with a barbell, with kettlebells, with a gel ball, whatever you've got, guys, you can make this happen. And the goal is to do 60 for time. So we're basically going to be doing like a clean and press variation. There are a few different ways to do this, but we're going to go from the floor. Just keep repping those out, Amanda. So from the floor, we want that good deadlift, flat back setup. The weights can either be between your feet, depending on what object you have, or out beside your feet. That will depend on your equipment. And then we're basically going to clean that up to our shoulders, and then you are allowed to dip drive to get that object overhead. All right? Perfect. So we're going to do 60 of those as fast as you can, safely and effectively, and proper technique, of course. But every minute on the minute, we are going to interrupt you with some burpees. So for minute 1, at the minute mark, you're going to stop doing the GTOs and you're going to do 3 burpees. So we need chest and thighs to hit the floor, jump forward, and then jump up with your hands overhead. So on this first minute, we're going to do 3 burpees and then immediately resume your ground to overhead reps on the way to 60. Now, at the 2nd minute mark, you do 4 burpees. At the 3rd minute mark, you do 5 burpees, and so on. So as every minute goes by, you add a burpee until you're done with 60 GTOs. The only thing that stops the clock is the 60 GTOs. So there is a sense of urgency to get to that number 60. Otherwise, you're just in burpee purgatory on this thing. So you got to keep moving, guys. So we do need a running clock. Amanda, you good so far? Okay. So after that, you should be tired. Take a couple minutes off. Then we're going to do some cardio intervals on whatever object or task that you've got. Amanda's going to wheel in an air bike here for demo purposes. Not that this needs much discussion. So Amanda's going to do this workout on the air bike today. What we're going to do, guys, 8 rounds, 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. That's it. Of whatever it is you're choosing, but I want you to just do one task. I don't want you to switch tasks. I want the fatigue to take place of the one task. Okay, so 1 minute on, 30 seconds off, and the goal here is to be able to repeat your performances. So it's not that you're trying to come out gangbusters and then fade terribly. I actually want you to repeat that. So on the bike, we would be shooting for a certain number of calories. So 3, 2, 1, go. Amanda's gonna hit it really hard for a minute. So she's at 58, 59, 60. She shuts it down. She rests for 30 seconds. She's using her stopwatch or the onboard computer, whatever you've got. If you're outside running, obviously, you'll need your watch on. And after 30 seconds, we're at 28, 29, 30, hit it, next minute. And we repeat this process for 8 rounds. And that's good right there, Amanda. Nice. So whether you're running, biking, rowing, swimming, I don't care what you've got. Maybe it's burpees, maybe it's double unders, whatever you've got cardio-wise, guys, hit that one hard and then take some time recovering and stretching to cash out on this workout. Good job, Amanda. Thanks for joining us today. We will see you guys next time.